The Saffarid dynasty was a Muslim Persianate dynasty from Sistan that ruled over parts of eastern Iran, with its capital at Zaranj, Khorasan, Afghanistan and Balochistan from 861 to 1003. The dynasty, of Persian origin, was founded by Yaqub bin Layth as-Safar, born in 840 in a small town called Karnin, which was located east of Zaranj and west of Bost, in what is now Afghanistan, a native of Sistan and a local Ayyar, who worked as a coppersmith before becoming a warlord. He seized control of the Sistan region and began conquering most of Iran and Afghanistan, as well as parts of Pakistan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. The Saffarids used their capital Zaranj as a base for an aggressive expansion eastward and westward. They first invaded the areas south of the Hindu Kush in Afghanistan and then overthrew the Persian Tahiri dynasty, annexing Khorasan in 873. By the time of Yaqub's death, he had conquered the Kabul Valley, Sindh, Tokristan, Makran, Kerman, Fars, Khorasan, and nearly reached Baghdad but then suffered a defeat by the Abbasids. The Saffarid Empire did not last long after Yaqub's death. His brother and successor, Amr bin Layth, was defeated at the Battle of Balkh against Ismail Samana in 900. Amr bin Layth was forced to surrender most of his territories to the new rulers. The Saffarids were subsequently confined to their heartland of Sistan, with their role reduced to that of vassals of the Samanids and their successors. Founding. The dynasty began with Yaqub ibn al-Layth al-Safar, a coppersmith who moved to the city of Zaranj. He left work to become an Ayyar and eventually got the power to act as an independent ruler. From his capital Zaranj he moved east into al-Rukhaj and Zamindar, followed by Zambil and Kabul by 865. He then invaded Bamiyan, Balkh, Bajis, and Ghor. In the name of Islam, he conquered these territories which were ruled mostly by Buddhist tribal chiefs. He took vast amounts of plunder and slaves from this campaign. The Tahirid city of Herat was captured in 870 and his campaign in the Bajis region led to the capture of Kharijites which later formed the Djash al-Shura contingent in his army. Yaqub then turned his focus to the west and began attacks on Khorasan, Khuzestan, Kerman and Fars. The Saffarids then seized Khuzestan and parts of southern Iraq, and in 876 came close to overthrowing the Abbasids, whose army was able to turn him back only within a few days' march from Baghdad. These incursions, however, forced the Abbasid Caliphate to recognize Yaqub as governor of Sistan, Fars and Kerman, and Saffarids were even offered key posts in Baghdad. In 901, Amr Safari was defeated at the Battle of Balkh by the Persian Samanids, which reduced the Saffarid dynasty to a minor tributary in Sistan. In 1002, Mahmud of Ghazni invaded Sistan, dethroned Caliph and finally ended the Saffarid dynasty. Culture. The Saffarids gave great care to the Persian culture. Under their rule, the Eastern Islamic world witnessed the emergence of prominent Persian poets such as Fayruz Mashriqi, Abusalik al-Jurjani, and Muhammad bin Wasif al-Sistani, who was a court poet. In the later 9th century, the Saffarids gave impetus to a renaissance of new Persian literature and culture. Following Yaqub's conquest of Herat, some poets chose to celebrate his victory in Arabic, whereupon Yaqub requested his secretary, Muhammad bin Wasif al-Sistani, to compose those verses in Persian. From silver mines in the Panjshir Valley, the Saffarids were able to mint silver coins. Rulers of the Saffarid dynasty. Gallery. The Saffarid dynasty and its neighbors at its peak in 900 CE. Saffarid soldier.